Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to part 18 of the TOS Enterprise build. Today we're going to actually start working on decals. It's decal time, so we're going to get started on a saucer and get some of the decals on there. So let's head over to the bench. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. Got the saucer here. So we're going to start putting some decals on it. So I started trimming some of these out already. Getting them off the main card. Well, let's go with these first. This might be a simple one to start off with. So, okay, I got a bigger water bowl today. I do need a paper towel. There we go. Is the water still warm? Room temperature. Alright, yeah. But the rings came out good. We're letting that soak. We'll look it over. Everything up top's looking good. I still haven't taken these out. I'll wait till the very end. I could probably take them out now because it's just going to be clears. So it really won't hurt anything. And pulse deck is still looking pretty nice too. So, she's just shiny. Just makes it look weird. But I'm really happy how the little piece of hair there. Yeah, it's right down the top. We'll get them out. They're just a light scuff. Alright, let's see how these are moving. A little wiggle, they're actually starting to move. Didn't get my brushes out yet. And cotton swabs. Point them on and the round heads, just in case. Let's start with this one. Just feel like my white is not going to stay in no. Try to get it at least semi on plane. Of course you're going to move my finger off. I think that did it. Just get them to fit as good as they can. And they're fitting pretty well, I must say. And I do have, Aztec Dummy gave me stencils so you can paint those on. I believe you can paint these areas, but they look pretty good to me. One thing I do gotta do is paint the blue part of the neck. And I should do that before I do any decaling on that. We got to tape it up for that. But I think these come out nice, and they'll be consistent. So why bother? There's enough things to paint. Okay, how you doing? It's time to guesstimate. So you're right in here. I'll keep moving it till it looks right. That's all you can do with these. There's no reference whatsoever. That I'm aware of. I'm sure other people have done this. That's about right. Now we have a good circle plane. Now you want to move. There we go. This one's going to be about the same. Hey, that worked pretty good. I might need that for something else. So I got the those on, these on, and these on. So we're going to go for the registries. So we got to kind of figure out exactly where and how they fit across here. Looks like they almost, yeah. See, on their ships they all have the pencil line grid. I'm gonna say she's like 1 centimeter off the nav light. We'll see once it's laid down there. So this should be fun. Or if it's easier from this way, where I don't get as much of a glare. Or it looks like you do about the same spacing. Try to keep that center with that, and then try to go by that corner and that corner of decals. Well, I guess what I'm trying to do. Almost 5 millimeters there. Yeah, and about the same there. So let's just try to squeegee this water out of here so she starts to want to stick. It's looking pretty good. Let's see if we still have that 5 millimeters. Pretty much. Yeah, I'm going to say good to GO. Yeah, it's looking good to me. Is that how it goes? Yeah. Should be readable this way on that side and readable that way on that side. Yeah. So that's her for the bottom. I think what I got to do is just let this sit so I don't, when we do the top, we don't disturb them. How's the top looking? I hate spinning around on that upper piece here. But it's taking it. So I got a good sealer on it then. But yeah, we're going to end it there and let these cure. That way when I'm working on the top, I don't grab fruit and then it breaks or tears. And let these seat down, but they look really good. I'm really, really happy. That was pretty simple. Those came out good, which were the hardest ones. But we're going to let this sit for a little bit, and we'll be back for the top. Okay, I did these guys here because they pretty much have grids. So they're nothing big important, but I do have this big decal that's ready to go on. Let's slide her off here. And hopefully we have good luck. I put a pencil mark there just to give me another center line because you want to center that dash. Still got to come over. For some reason I feel it needs to come down. I feel it's too high. And you kind of almost got to get the Enterprise one going at the same time. Careful, I think I cracked it right there. Yeah, so it's this one. Keep it on water. Let it dry out until you're ready. I don't know why it keeps acting like it needs to go. There's the break. Those should sit just like that. Just inside the, this edge should be just inside the end, and that edge should be, I wish the foam would just stay on when you're, have a picture up. Actually, that one goes a little past the end on theirs. Yeah, okay. So maybe I do need to move you back. Go right there. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm squaring off of that light there, and it's just where the bottom of the centimeter reads. So I'm trying to see if this is about the same, and it is. And we'll check over here. And we're really close there too. Let's get some water down. I think the T's going to cover that pencil mark. Should, but I wasn't sure. I don't like how it flopped on that one right there. Now it's like, how much does it come down? Yeah, see, I still see, like, it still seems like that one's up. I'm very happy that it's fairly equal in there. That's all centered. The dash and the T is centered to those two lights, pretty much. Actually, looks like it can come over a little bit. Let's see if we can get that to move, because I don't think it fully set itself up yet. You just need to move it over here, and I think it could use a coming over here. trying to do this without moving it up and down, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Yeah, that's looking better. Once you get that water out from underneath it, she'll settle. And again, I go to look at my picture and my phone shut off again. Yeah, that's about where that sets. The U to the N. And the E should kind of, yeah, I mean, but there it is. That's the last on the tops, right? Yeah, I got those on, that on. I gotta make sure that's setting itself down. Got to watch that. This one here had a hell of a curve to go down. Easy if I keep hitting it with that. She'll eventually shrink down. Sometimes all you have to do is take a brush and just push. Just a little. Help coax it. But it'll make that. I think it'll make that. They didn't really give you any like where this red triangle or square rectangle technically it's supposed to be, because they already have like a indent, and even here like a grid and a grid, you know, almost like panel lines, but it don't fit that. So at first I'm like, oh, that's easy, there I have the panel lines there. So I kind of went from the top and used the sides of the grid to give me the squareness. The same thing here, I went with the top and just kind of guessed, made it how far away it was from the turbo lift. Looks good to me, kid. What do you think, Jack? Steal my chair? But there we go. I just wanted to show you the more harder and more important one. These, like I said, these were locked to a grid. There's already, you know, panel lines that are in the shape of that thing in there. This you just kind of have to line up straight. And these, you know, that one I'm not sure, but I'm just going off the picture by looking at it like this. That's about the height it looks. So I just went with the top of the grid of their rectangle and just went down. You can still see the bottom of the grid of the rectangle, but oh well. And the same thing with that. I went with the top of that, and that gives me the squareness for that yellow with the red stripe around it. But yeah, I figured this was the one, and I kind of followed what Boyd was saying to do. He said use these here, and then your center. And that's going to get you, and I believe he said that if you're thinking to start from the bottom, it's right where it starts launching up, and the top should be just when it starts doming over, because it kind of does this, the saucer, and that's what it's doing. So that way when you're a little more forward, you can actually see the NCC up, you know, on the slope. But I just wanted to show you the one that's the more tricky one. because you have no reference. And like Boyd said before, it was a little easier in the past when they had the grids on the older. This is the 50th anniversary, so it's a smooth saucer, which I like better. So I can probably fake some panel lines just by laying a card, but I don't think so. We're going to do the streaking and that goes right over these lights, the rust ring. And we'll do a couple green and copper streaks from what it looks like. I'm going to do a light weathering, but I don't want it not weathered. The actual 11-foot model in the Smithsonian, the original one, is quite weathered. But that's when you hit them with big stage lights, all that goes away. But I hope you enjoyed that. I even did the green there for the turbo lift. So that's done. So saucer is, I'm going to have to say, she's pretty much done. There she is, ready and Freddy. So until next update, thanks for watching.